What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm bringing you guys one of the most beloved Pokemon of all time. We got ourselves Umbreon on the casual ladder. Now, when it comes to Umbreon, this Pokemon, very niche, very okay, very bulky though, but we're using it today as more of like a supporting slash kind of pester Pokemon, as you can tell by its moveset with Foul Play, Moonlight, Taunt, and Yawn. So I can put Pokemon to sleep, I can taunt support Pokemon, I can do big time damage to physical attackers, and on top of that, I get a little bit of HP recovery. So it's not a bad Pokemon, it's great in certain situations. I think that's a good way to put it. But outside of Umbreon, we got ourselves a pretty stacked team. You got Gallade and Fluttermane. You guys know both those Pokemon can do a ton of damage, not only on the physical, but on the special attacking side. And then to round us out, we got Entei, Ogerpon, and Raging Bolt. Ogerpon obviously acts as that nice little support slash big time physical attacker. Entei with that choice span, and Raging Bolt, a great special attacker with Thunderclap for that first turn priority. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Umbreon on the casual ladder. Match number 1 coming at you guys, going up against a very strong Miraidon squad. Now, whenever I see Miraidon, especially paired up with Raichu, I always think that it's Volt Absorb Raichu paired up with Discharge Miraidon. So that is something we're going to have to watch out for and something we're going to have to deal with. But honestly, going into a Pokemon like Fluttermane, especially for speed control right off the rip, with Miraidon is definitely our best bet. So I'm going to end up leading both of them. We don't have any terrain control. I do like Umbreon in the back end though, which honestly isn't bad here, considering, I mean, can get some work done. So I'm going to go into both of them. And then last but not least, maybe Raging Bolt here. Probably Raging Bolt, because terrain's going to be on the field for a good bit. I'm going to go Raging Bolt. I'm going to go Raging Bolt. I'm going to breathe. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now, Umbreon, I could have went into a different Pokemon, but I just kind of want him here. I kind of like it. Foul Play can do some nice damage, plus Yawn. I mean, gotta watch out for terrain. If terrain's on the field, I can't put anybody to sleep. But if terrain's off the field, Yawn could be clutch. But they end up just going into these two where they can actually use Fake Out here. They're not going to Fake Out my Fluttermane, which is great news. But from here, they're probably going to attack my Fluttermane. I do have that Focus Sash, which is nice. I'm thinking of just maybe protecting Miraidon. Kind of just going from there. Because if I had to guess, it's probably Discharge from Miraidon. Fluttermane's probably going to be fastest on the field. And yeah, it's just a simple protect, I feel like it's just a simple protect. Electric Train gets popping. And I would love to go for a Scale Shot, but again, I'm almost positive that Fake Out is going to fly here. So I'm going to do this. I am going to go into a Dazzling Gleam rather than Icy Wind this turn, just so I can get off some chip damage here. If I need Speed Control next turn, I can always just go for that Icy Wind next turn, because I'm going to be faster, unless they double down into Fluttermane here. So Raichu's going to grab a nice little Fairy Terror. For what reason? Kind of curious as why, but hopefully we get to see the Fake Out here. Curious to see why this thing went Fairy Terror, but let's see. He's not terrestrializing. He's not faking out. That kind of sucks for us, but that's why he went Fairy Terror. He went to go Fairy Terror, blast into my Miraidon. I end up protecting that shot. We'll probably see an Electro Drift. Nope, we'll just see a Discharge pop, and that's going to bring Fluttermane down a good bit of HP. Fingers crossed here. Fingers crossed that I don't get paralyzed. Thank you. Cool. So I don't get paralyzed. They don't have Terror type anymore. And I just think from here, we could simply just go into this Collision Course. Or, I mean, we could go for a Blitz. But he has to either swap or protect me right on here. So I'm thinking my best bet here is probably just go Flare Blitz into the slot. Or Collision Course, because I really don't want to lower my attack stat. Just go Dazzling Gleam across the board here again. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I could go Icy Wind. But no, we're going to go Dazzling Gleam just in case he stays. And he does. He's going to stay on here with me right on. We're going to pick up the KO, no problem. Is he just going to go for another Terra Blast? Or do I outspeed? I don't outspeed. That's what I was kind of scared of. It didn't work out in our favor. He's faster than me. That's going to KO me because that's 4 times super effective. That dumps on me. That's a bad play on my end. But still, nonetheless, solid turn. Miraidon goes out. Miraidon goes out. I still have my Fluttermane who's flying in speed. And at this point, I'd rather save Umbreon for late game. I'd rather have Umbreon in the back end. Plus terrain's out on the field. I can play this one slow. I can play this one nice with Raging Bolt. But I know I said he had Volt Absorb in the beginning of the matchup. It's Lightning Rod. Totally forgot. It's Lightning Rod. The special attacks boosted. Iron Valiant's going to pop out here. And from here, if I can just go for a Thunderclap and maybe a Moonblast here. He might Y-Guard. That's the problem. He might just Y-Guard. So I'm thinking that we just go into... Could go Fairy Terra. I can save my Terra type. I'm thinking of just going T-Bolt here. Should I go Fairy Terra? I know he has a chance to go for Y-Guard, so I'm thinking of just switching to Moonblast KOing you. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Moonblast here. I think there is a chance he goes Y-Guard. No, he doesn't. That's fine. Moonblast flies. I didn't Terrasilize, so Iron Valiant could do relatively solid damage into my Raging Bolt. But if he attacks my Raging Bolt, that just leaves my Flutter Mane open for another turn, which is huge. I'll take that all day. I know he's gonna KO my Flutter Mane. That's fine. It's a good thing I didn't use my Terra. I played that one pretty well. The Thunderbolt's gonna fly here in this terrain, gonna do great damage. Might even KO. Vision Bolt's real deal. It does. And it does. Now we're sitting here. Raging Bolt, gonna bring out Umbreon versus their final Pokemon. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So let's see who they bring out here. Shiny Umbreon. Not just Umbreon, shiny Umbreon. It's gonna be Annihilate. Valplay, I like it here. I like Valplay here. Valplay can do relatively decent damage. So from here, I could go for Thunderclap, but Thunderbolt is just going to be a safe play. And Terrasilizing you into Poison just to get rid of our fighting weakness is definitely our best bet. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to go for the Foul Play. Yeah, because what I don't want to do here is stay on the field as a Dark type, because we all know Annihilate usually rocks Drain Punch, and let it hit me, because I do not want it just to get a constant stream of HP. So I'll just go Poison Terror type, neutralize that shot out, and just not allow it to sit on the field and get back at 10 HP. But T-Bolt's going to fly, doing great damage here. And he's going to go for that Drain Punch like we knew. Like we knew was happening. Beautiful. Not very effective. He's getting back, what are you, 5, 10 HP? And Foul Play should be able to finish off this match. So Umbreon for the win. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Match number 2 time. They got themselves a dope team. They got Slitherwing, Dragapult, Incineroar, Rotom Wash, Mamoswine, and Corviknight. I'm a big fan of this team. I do like Umbreon here just because he's going to do big time damage into the Mamoswine and more importantly into the Dragapult. But again, more of a back end Pokemon where I really like it. So from here, Koraidon's not going to be bad unless they lead Intimidate user, which I like there. I could just go into Entei here with Inner Focus. And I am going to do that. I think it's really good here. So I like it with Stone Edge especially. So I'm going to go into you. And honestly, I'm just going to leave Raging Bolt. Hey, dude, I want Umbreon. And I want... You know what? We're going to go Umbreon. No Flutter Mane. No Flutter Mane. Umbreon Koraidon. I like it. I really want to bring Flutter Mane because it's Flutter Mane, right? I feel like whenever I bring Koraidon, I mean, Flutter Mane should be popping out with it. But it's an Umbreon video. Plus, you guys seen Flutter Mane thousands upon thousands of times. I think out of all my Scarlet and Violet videos, Flutter Mane's been on at least 40% of the teams, which is crazy to say. It's just that good. But he ends up leading both of these guys. Intimidate's not going to affect us, and I can really get cooking here. Probably just by protecting. Actually, we don't have Protect. We're going to have to Terrasilize our just because an Ice move does not sound too good. But from here, I could go Sacred Fire. I could choice into Sacred Fire. But. I'd honestly rather just go into Stone Edge here. I'd honestly rather go into Stone Edge just because Sacred Fire is just so obvious of a read, right? It's just so obvious of a read. So I'm going to do that. I am going to Terrasilize here. I could end up hard swapping if I want to. Maybe into Umbreon. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's go Stone Edge into this slot. Let's hard swap into Umbreon. Maybe throw some Yawns around. Let's not waste our Terror type because Raging Bolt pairs up really well with Koraidon, so I don't mind that. Raging Bolt, get on back here, baby girl. Get on back here. So Umbreon going to come out here. My boy. And he's going to fake out the slot. Totally fine. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Stone Edge launches, Stone Edge lands, Stone Edge KOs. Incineroar, get on out my face. Get on out my face. Now, I am scared of like an EQ here or a ground move. But he ends up going for that Iso Crash. So the swap out was money. It was money. It was money. So now he's sitting here probably like, oh, maybe I can hit Entei with a ground move. Now might be the time for me to Terrasilize. And Dragapult's out here. I'm so Terrasilizing. So Terra, Stone Edge, we'll stay on here and we'll just go for a Foul Play. Going for the Foul Play. Could go for Dragon Darts. Dragon Darts could do some nice damage. He ends up swapping Mamoswine. So who's taking the Stone Edge? That's the real question. Slitherwing. That's beautiful. What are you, fighting and bug, right? Yeah, you're fighting and bug. He's going to Terrasilize the Dragapult, which really sucks on my end. Unless it's Ghost. It's Ghost! That works fine. It works fine. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So Ghost Terror type pops out. And I'm Terrasilizing here as well. This was more so as a coverage to the ground move, but this is fine. I don't mind, especially with Raging Bolt and Crydon in the back end. We should be sitting here pretty good with these moves flying out here. Terra Blast gonna launch. Oh my lord. And that was a Terra Blast into Entei, and we're now normal type. It doesn't affect us. Stone Edge flies. Slithering taking a lot of damage. Foul Play launching. Picking up the KO. Come on, Umbreon. Come on, man. That's too easy. If any of you guys are members to the Genes channel, give me a LeBron James emote down in the comment section below. If you're not a member, consider becoming a member. I really appreciate all my members. You guys absolutely rock. You guys really do rock. Mamoswine's gonna come out here. Final Pokemon. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. I just think we just stick with Stone Edge, and then we just go for a Foul Play into Mamoswine. Wouldn't be surprised if they cancel. I would not be surprised. Actually, Slithering might hit me with First Impression. Yep, I'm dead. I realized that after I clicked the move. I was like, wait a minute. He learns First Impression, and then he just leveled me. Bye-bye to you. He has Life Orb, so he does take a little bit of HP. Stone Edge gonna keep landing. I love you. Slithering gone. Get on out of here. Mamoswine's gonna try to rip me with what? Iso Crash here? What you got? Q. That's big time damage. But game's over. Game is over. You already used your Terror type. I get to bring out the big dog. Rhydon, and I can just click Collision Course. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Up, I click Sacred Fire. My bad. Up, I click D-Speed. My bad. I understand I'm choice banned. Stone Edge banned. And actually, I could just go for Flare Blitz, but Collision Course better. Collision Course better. It's Stab. Bye-bye, Mamoswine. Bye-bye, Mamoswine. Final match for today's video, going up against Raichu and Caridon again. Or not Caridon, Raichu and Miraidon again, like we versed in match number 1. But they also have Venusaur and Blastoise. Absolutely love that. Lunala, Arcanine as their final 2. I'm ready to roll here. We killed it with our Umbreon in today's video. But I'm not going to be bringing it in here in this final matchup. I'm going to go here, I'm going to go Entei, and I'm going to go Ogre. Rock Ogre Pop. Get some. I'm all about it. I'm with them. Let's do it. So 2-0 so far. What more can you guys ask for? Something beautiful. Look for that 3-0 perfect record, which would be really, really nice. Now let's see who they end up leading. Raichu, Miraidon. Raichu, Blastoise. Raichu and Blastoise. So Miraidon can just simply protect this turn, which wouldn't be bad. I'm thinking of just Fairy Terror Dazzle Gleaming. Right, that makes the most sense. Both these Pokemon have Fake Out. So one of them has to Fake Out Caridon, right? One of them has to. One of them definitely has to. I feel like it's going to be Blastoise, and Raichu might just go for, like, E-Web for some sort of speed control. This is fine. Protect. We'll go Fairy Terror. We'll Dazzle Gleam. Let's just look for some damage here. Let's just look for some damage. And who else to do a lot of damage but Flutter Mane inside that sunlight, right? With the Fairy Terror. So we're popping it. Let's get this nice little damage boost. Let's see what they want to rock out with. What you got? Protect, popping for Caridon. I'll be surprised if they Fake Out Flutter Mane. That would be rough. Let's see. Nope, they're not faking out at all, so none of them are using them. Flutter Mane's going to go for Dazzle Gleam right off the rip and pick up great damage. Blastoise kind of screaming at me that it might be a Soul Vested. Or not a Soul Vested. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Blastoise might be a Soul Vested. Just look how much it soaked that. Iron Defensing. We don't like that. We simply don't like that. Now, he does paralyze my Flutter Mane, which is a little rough. He's +2 on defense. So honestly, I think we just go for this Collision Course. We just try to pick up as much damage as we can. Because my Flutter Mane still might be fast on the field with Photosynthesis kicking in. I know it's paralyzed, but it's a fast Pokemon. Raichu, very, very annoying. Nuzzle's very annoying. It ends up withdrawing Raichu. I wonder who you're going to go into here. Lunala, maybe? Yeah, it is Lunala. So Lunala pops out here. Blastoise ends up just protecting, which is a great call. And I'm just going to get rid of Shadow Shield this turn if I'm not paralyzed. Which is cool. Which is cool with me. So Blastoise is going to get back a little bit of HP. I don't have the Raging Bolt, which sucks. I really think I need the Raging Bolt here. We might have to double down to this Blastoise next turn. I might just do that. I might just double down to Blastoise this next turn. I think I have to. I think I gotta go for Moonblast because Wide Guard is a scary little customer. So I'm gonna go Collision Course. I am gonna switch over to Moonblast. I'm gonna send it this way. Plus, I don't really have much to get rid of Blastoids besides this Flutter Mane Moonblast damage. So I might as well just start trying to tackle onto it now, especially because he protected last turn. So I'm out speeding, Collision Course launching, baby. How much damage are we doing? He's +2. That's good damage. Moonblast should be able to top this off. Oh no, you popped Tailwind. I have Focus Sash though, so Flutter Mane should be able to get off a shot here. Just for body press, that's fair. We soak, no problem. Moonblast launching. Come on, Flutter Mane. Need you here, Flutz. Need you here. Let's go. Blastoids, get on out of here. Respect though. Respect for trying to use Blastoids. It's a very niche Pokemon. I used it a couple videos ago. Worked out pretty well, but respect for that. Raichu's gonna fly out here. Now Raichu has Fake Out Ready to roll. They have Tailwind up. I think just protecting and double protecting. Wasting out a Tailwind turn here as well. I think that's a good turn for us. Foul Play can rip up into Lunala. Actually, I don't have Umbreon here, do I? Yeah, no, I don't have Umbreon. I have Entei and Ogerpon in the back end. Which is okay, it's not bad. It's not too shabby, especially if I get out Entei with the Sunlight, but we're wasting out turns pretty quick here. Especially by double protecting this turn. So Lunala could have the Fairy move. Could easily have the Fairy move. And it most likely is launching Moonblast in this slot. Raichu's going for Endeavor. Endeavor. And what are you going for here, Lunala? Psychic. We're just doubling down the Koraidon. I was more scared of the Fake Out. Alright, cool. Scale Shot just to get some speed up here. I'm going to send it. I might double down to Raichu because Endeavor is just not a good thing. I'll go for Dazzling Gleam. Endeavor is just not looking good for me. There's Endeavor. So I want to get that off the field as quickly as possible. They double down to Flutter Mane. That's fine. So Flutter Mane goes out. Koraidon gonna end up picking up the KO here into the Raichu, right? I sent Scale Shot into... Hopefully I sent it to Raichu. I actually might have sent it to Lunala. No, I sent it to Raichu. Cool. So I get rid of Raichu. I'm gonna get a speed boost. My defense is gonna drop. But if I had to guess, her final Pokemon most likely be Rhydon, so that defense drop doesn't really matter because they're special attacking. The Sunlight's gone. Let's bring out Ogerpon. Could follow me. Try to go that route. Yeah. Yep, and there's me Rhydon. Rhydon out and about. Give me my follow me user. I could honestly protect and just attack. I think I might do that. How many turns are left in their Tailwind? 1, 2, 1. Yeah, so protecting here is definitely a play. I'm gonna protect and actually just bop this thing over the head with Ivy Cudgel. Hitting this thing with Ivy Cudgel. Most likely a Fairy Terror type launching from your Rhydon. I would think so. No electric, so he's looking for damage. He's looking for damage, but who are you going to use an electric move into? I mean, it's not very effective into both my Pokemon, but it's still going to do a ton of damage. Hopefully, at least somebody attacks Koraidon, right? That'd be nice. Oh, he switches to Dragon Pulse. Ooh, ouch, ouch. Attack my Koraidon. No, no, no. Bad plays on Iron. They read the protect. That's a big time play. I should have just went for follow me and attack. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Their Tailwind's going, though, which is good news. So with your Tailwind going, I get to go into my Choice Band. Choice Band Entei gets to pop out here, have some fun. I guess I'm going Collision Course. And I guess I'm going Sacred Fire here. I guess double down. Try to get rid of this Miraidon. So I would think that they might want to set up a Tailwind here. So there's that. Dragon Pulse is going to fly. It's going to pick up the KO here. This is going to be a real close match. This is going to be a real close match. Considering I think the Sacred Fire picks up a KO. And then just turns into a 1v1. He goes for Tailwind. That works fine. So I don't take damage that turn. He was outspeeding me regardless. Sacred Fire, pick up the KO. Please, thank you. Thank you. And it's a 1v1, baby. It's a 1v1. They got speed. We got Sacred Fire with the Choice Band. It's coming down to the wire, baby. Come on now. Come on now. Little Sacred Fire action. Send it. Stab. I think we're going to need 2. I'm trying to think of what moves Lunala has. Psychic. Savage is doing. Ooh. That's going to be cutting it close for whether we can soak it or not. And I almost pick up the KO. I get the burn. Did I just win off this burn? Or are you going to live on 1? Burn. KO. I don't have Protect. I have to just click Sacred Fire. Can we soak this up? Moongeist Beam. We're dying to this. We're dying to this. GG's. GG's. We live on 5. I win. Come on now. Pokegod's on our side today. Let's go. 3-0 perfect record. Absolutely lighting it up with this Umbreon team. I cannot believe we won that last match. Living on 5. Entei being an MVP in match number 3, but Umbreon killing it in today's video. 3-0 perfect record. Let's go. Super excited for that. But guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive today. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.